Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time doing a review on Deadpool 2. Now, with Deadpool 2, it's basically the second entry into the Deadpool film series, as well into the Marvel Cinematic the X-Men Cinematic Universe. Now, the premise of the film is about Deadpool who, after something tragic happens to his girlfriend, and leaving him on a suicidal binge, is taken in by the X-Men Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead, along with a new character, Yukiko, who is meant to be from the same one from the Wolverine film, so instead is meant to be like a happy-go-lucky teenager and has electrical abilities similar to Surge. Now, pretty much this involves Deadpool helping a kid named Rusty who wants to be there for him and goes on an all-out mission to help him. And at the same time, you've got a time traveler known as Cable, played by Josh Boynin. And what's interesting is that back in the first Deadpool film, they did actually say that the next one they were going to have Cable. Now, what's actually interesting is that the film feels like that the humor is there, and they do take jokes at things. For example, when they talk about Donomo's ability, even talking about the artist and writer of the character, Rob Reinfeldt, saying how he can't draw feet and that, as a reference to his notorious artwork style. Now, I feel like adding in X-Force near the film seemed a bit pointless, and seemed like they just did it to add in more deaths. Yeah, you could have had Donomo as an old friend of Wade, who was basically an old war friend. What's actually interesting is that, since this was done by a different director, you notice it has a bigger budget than what it should do, and the humor is actually still there. And what's interesting is that since this is set in the reboot timeline, this actually does confirm that Xavier and Juggernaut, who does appear close to the film, are brothers, so hinting that some elements were leaked into the past timeline and creating some new elements. Now, I have to admit that Josh Boynin does a good job with Cable. He sounds like this bust-up bad guy from the future, and I feel like he's a bit underdeveloped, but I'm hoping that at some point we do get to see more of Cable in the close future. And I do hope that, that when they do another Deadpool film, I'm hoping that they're not going to throw in more characters just to quickly kill off. Now, what's actually interesting is that even Ryan Reynolds admits that he doesn't want T.J. Miller, the actor who played Weasel, to be in the next film due to the controversy that surrounded him during the whole Weinstein effect, and also his past behaviour. So I'm guessing they're going to get a new actor to play him again, or something. What's actually interesting is that with Rusty's character that you have, he's meant to be a character called Fire Fist, who was part of the New Mutants for a time, and I feel like they do try and make jokes about him and all that. And it was also part of the Essex Corporation orphanage, which implies that the Essex Corporation do run an orphanage, and implying to use mutant abilities in that. So, in my opinion, Deadpool is definitely an alright film. It has a bigger budgeting than what it should do, and you can actually tell that Ryan Reynolds and that do their best with it. So it deserves a thumbs in the middle. It's alright, but I feel like it's a bit dry, but an alright film. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.